Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fabulous episode of Kendall Live. Today we have another great episode filled with movies, music, and lots of gossip. So stick around as we send it over to Julia and Rashida.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Gossip 101. I'm Rashida Ricketts.
And I'm Julia Livesey. Let's get started. Hooray for Kim Ye! Celebrity couple Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are officially engaged. The duo announced their relationship on Kim's 33rd birthday at AT&T Park in San Francisco. West proposed to Kim with an extremely rare, flawless diamond ring that is said to be worth $8 million, 4 times the cost of the one from Kim's previous engagement to NBA star Kris Humphries. Unlike Kris's romantic rose petal proposal, West took Kim out to the ballpark with a 50-piece orchestra on deck. Because this was the first time Kim, whose net worth is about $40 million, will not be the breadwinner of the relationship, lawyers are urging West, who's worth $100 million, to cover his assets and sign a prenup. Online bookmaker Paddy Power puts his high odds on Kim Ye's marriage lasting less than 2 years, considering that her first marriage lasted 4 years and the second lasted a mere 72 days with Humphries. But hey, maybe the third time's a charm.
One of the most anticipated films of the year, The Hunger Games: Catching Fire, premiered in London this past Monday, and there was much buzz to follow. Stars of the film strut across the rain-soaked red carpet outside of the theater, said The Hollywood Reporter. A frenzy of eager British fans stood around to catch a glimpse of the stars of the film, and it was without a doubt that actress Jennifer Lawrence lit up the red carpet in her amazing dress. Lawrence posed for photographers in a stunning backless Christian Dior gown with a multicolored beaded skirt. Her much talked about pixie cut was sleeked back, giving Lawrence a look of sophisticated glamour. The Hunger Games: Catching Fire is scheduled to open in theaters in the U.S. on November 22nd, a day after it opens in the UK cinemas. The first film of the Hunger Games series opened in theaters on March 23, 2012, and it grossed $152.5 million on opening weekend, making it the third largest opening of any movie in North America at the time. It went to gross $690 million worldwide. I'm sure that Catching Fire will not disappoint in the box office.
And he's at it once again. Chris Brown was arrested in Washington, D.C. for felony assault after attacking a man outside a hotel. It was said that around 4:30 a.m., Brown got into an argument with a man outside the W Hotel and allegedly punched the man in the face. The victim never threw a punch. The victim was said that he was with a friend when they spotted 2 women taking a picture with Brown and went on to photobomb the picture. This sent Chris into a wild rage by breaking the victim's nose. It is also said that Brown made a homosexual slur prior to hitting the man and quickly took the fight to the ground. However, sources say the alleged victim was not trying to take a picture with Chris. Rather, he was trying to get on Chris's tour bus, and Brown was simply trying to stop him. The sources say before the incident, the 2 girls tried to get on the bus but were stopped, and that's why the victim and his friend made the move. Chris was not said to be under the influence, but was arrested along with his bodyguard after the attack. Had Brown apologized at the scene, the incidents would have been let go. However, the victim now says he is absolutely pressing charges. Brown is still on probation after assaulting ex-girlfriend Rihanna and could face 4 years in prison at worst. When will he ever learn?
More on fashion. The High School Musical star Vanessa Hudgens has strayed away from her typical bohemian style for one night only. Hudgens attended the 10th annual CFDA Vogue Fashion Fund Award Monday night in a 1950s styles on-trend polka dot dress by designer Thakun. The dress had an interesting twist, with cutouts revealing a little of the actress's side and symmetrical see-through section in the skirt. She carried a white clutch, and on her feet were a pair of metallic strappy sandals. And to finish the look, Ms. Hudgens pulled her hair into a medium-low tousled curled bun. The 1950 look on Vanessa Hudgens received mixed responses. E! News raved about the look, stating, quote, "We hope the style fashion fairy godmother responsible for this fashion about face is here to stay." Mail Online calls the fashion choice, quote, granny chic. Despite the negative reviews, many agree that the actress looks stunning. We hope to see more versatile looks on the actress, but for now, the 50s throwback will do.
That's all for today. Stay tuned for the musical part of the show.
All right, welcome to the musical portion of Kendall Live. Today we will be listening to the musical stylings of Kyle and Scott on the guitar. What will you be playing for us today, guys?
We're going to be playing a song by the band Surfer Blood, and it's called Demon Dance.
All right, sounds good. Take it away, guys.
All right.
Fall far from me, like a Pentecostal choir on Sunday. I can suck the venom out of your bones. Come on, Earth, and let me connect to the server. I could be the one who cuts down the overgrowth. A word has weight when it rings true. To you, some secrets you should never tell. They'll feed you to the hounds of hell. You and me are apples and trees. Don't fall far from me, like a Pentecostal choir on Sunday. I can suck the venom out of your bones. Come on, river, let me collect up my winnings. I could be the one who puts you back on the throne. Apologies, need apologies. We can demon dance tonight. Teeth as white as snow, and the vertigo kicked in phosphorescent light. And the apples are sweet, and the nosebleed seats like a Pentecostal choir on Sunday. I can suck the venom out of your bones. Come on, Raven, let me collect up my winnings. I could be the one who puts you back.
Alrighty, great performance, Kyle.
Thanks.
Scott.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
That was awesome, guys. So you guys are both juniors here at TCNJ?
Yes, we are.
Okay, and tell me about why you chose the guitar.
Well, I started playing music when I was a lot younger. I started with piano, and then when I was like a teenager, my brother started playing the guitar, and I thought it sounded really cool, so I just, started playing his when he wasn't around, or when he was around. He kind of showed me how to play at first a little bit, and then ever since I started getting my own, and I've loved it. Played it all the time now.
Okay, awesome. And how about you, Scott?
I actually am a bass player from the start, but I picked that up about 8 years ago, and I just love music ever since. And then my dad actually plays guitar, and he's part of an acoustic duo band. He actually plays all over Staten Island and all over New Jersey, so he was one of the big influences of me playing the guitar, so I kind of just picked it up and learned it on my own, and I've been playing ever since.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so through the years, did you take lessons from people, or was it just kind of
just taught yourself on your own?
Pretty much. My brother showed me like the very basic stuff, but ever since I just kind of learned to play some of the songs that I like that were easier, and then just kind of learned some harder stuff from there.
Wow.
Yeah, and for me, guitar I basically learned on my own. My dad showed me a few things, but I really just went on my own track and just learned it on my own. But with bass, I went for lessons for about 5 years.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been just playing ever since. But for guitar, mostly self-taught.
Okay. And did the bass kind of help the transition
Oh yeah,
with the similar?
absolutely, yeah, because I studied music theory throughout high school, so I
Okay.
kind of had that knowledge right away. So when I picked up the guitar, it was a lot easier. So like, just flowed a lot easier when I was in the learning cycle.
Okay,
Yeah.
very cool.
Yep.
So you guys are obviously both very talented musicians. Do you take your work, to bands outside in the public kind of deal, or?
We actually just met each other like at the beginning of the year, but we've been playing we've practiced, and our other friend plays the drums. We've played at his house before. Haven't really done anything as a whole band yet, but hoping to do that soon. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we definitely want to get something started. We actually met each other through a musicians network here, and
very cool.
we just picked up and we just started learning a lot more songs. And we were just saying, you want to maybe do an acoustic duo thing and maybe come here and play in the studio. And I was like, yeah, I'll do that. That sounds cool.
Yeah,
to me.
and
So
it
yeah,
worked out.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's great. Do you have any inspiration when you're learning new music?
Yeah, some of the bands that I usually like. My favorite band of all time is Weezer, which we're gonna play a song by pretty soon.
Okay, great.
yeah.
Mostly into more of earlier and kind of modern punk music. So a lot of the bands that I really like would be the Replacements. I guess would be a big influence because they're the pioneers of punk, really.
Okay.
Other bands like Green Day is a favorite of mine. I don't know, stuff like that mostly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all over the place. I can go from punk to, just indie music. So I have a wide range of music. But lately, I've been listening to Dave Matthews, if you know who he is.
Oh yeah,
He's
absolutely.
he's
Sure.
one of my
Who doesn't?
one of my big influences, because I just love the way he writes, and I just love just the way he puts words into music, and just the way he thinks. It's just kind of a different way of looking at music. So he's definitely a big influence as of now. But early influences, I listen to Green Day a lot. I listen to a lot of Weezer. I listen to a lot of acoustic stuff now. I think I'm more into more soft acoustic rock now, just because I love acoustic guitar over anything. So I've been listening to a lot of stuff like that. But yeah, a lot of inspirations and influences. I think my dad overall was definitely the biggest inspiration for the guitar, definitely.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, good.
We're both currently obsessed with the Arctic Monkeys at the
Oh,
moment.
fantastic.
That's very cool.
They're really good.
Do you guys? Is this your only guitar? Do you collectors or?
I actually have one of each kind of. I have an acoustic, I have a Fender Stratocaster at home, which is an electric for people that don't know, and I have a bass guitar at home.
Okay, wow, the whole lot, great.
Yeah, I have, well, this is mine. I have this acoustic one. I have two electric basses.
Okay.
And my dad has just a wide variety of guitars, so whenever I want to pick up one and play, I just go for it.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
And you guys said you start out with different instruments. Do you keep up with them nowadays? Do you play anything other than guitar, or?
Not really very much anymore, actually.
Okay. Okay. And how about you, Scott?
I definitely play. I play guitar predominantly more now because I'm at school and this is what I have. But I have my bass here, so I play that more often. I've been recording a lot, so I've been playing mostly this bass and a lot of singing recently.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Very good.
Yep.
All right, well, thank you, guys. We are going to let you go with your second performance now. What's that going to be?
It's called No One Else by Weezer.
Okay, awesome. Take it away, guys. Thank
All
you.
right.
All right. Count off.
Yep.
Go for it.
2, 3, 4.
My girl's got a big mouth with which she rattles a lot. She laughs at most everything, whether it's funny or not. And if you see her, tell her it's over now. I want a girl who will laugh for no one else. When I'm away, she puts her makeup on the shelf. When I'm away, she never leaves the house. I want a girl who laughs for no one else. My girl's got eyeballs in the back of her head. She looks around and around. You know it makes me sad to see her like that. Please don't believe her. She says that for anyone. And if you see her, tell her it's a hey, 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 hey. I want a girl who will laugh for no one else. When I'm away, she puts her makeup on the shelf. When I'm away, she never leaves the house. I want a girl who laughs for no one else. And if you see her, tell her it's over now. And if you see her, tell her it's over now. And if you watch her go, watch her go, watch her, watch her, watch her, watch her. I want a girl who will laugh for no one else. When I'm away, she puts her makeup on the shelf. When I'm away, she never leaves the house. I want a girl who laughs for no one else. No one else, yeah.
Well, that's our show for today, folks. If you liked what you saw here, be sure to visit our YouTube page for weekly shows or head on over to our Facebook page for more info. Also, if you'd like to be part of our show, email us at ltv@tcnj.edu. From all of us here at the LTV studio, I'm Ryan Farmersmith. Stay warm and enjoy the rest of the week.